Hey, I would love to read you an excerpt of my new book, You Are Unshaken. The chapter of this title is called You Are Not Hidden, and the subtitle is God Knows You. In analyzing 300,000 people in 148 studies, experts found that loneliness is associated with 50% increase in mortality from any cause. This makes loneliness the equivalent of smoking 15 cigarettes a day, and it makes it more deadly than obesity. If we are not known, we can live in a city of 2 million and interact with dozens of people a day and still feel lonely. The first step in feeling known is simple and yet profound: for someone to know your name. Knowing someone's name moves you out of the "there's that random person" category into the "I know them" category. And when you speak using someone's name, you communicate respect and value. Being known is a core need of mankind, and how incredible it is that God goes out of his way to communicate to us that he knows us. Every time I get a new Bible, I like to get a new version. It helps me to avoid glossing over specific verses I've read many times, because of a different translation brings new wording. I love the process of picking a new Bible. God meets me there every time. So there I was, standing in front of a wall of Bibles at the Christian bookstore, asking the Lord to show me what Bible he wanted for me. I went back and forth, debating on the design and various versions. There was one I wanted, but the wrinkles on the fake leather on the cover were not spaced out in the way I liked. So I scanned the other covers until I saw one on the top of the shelf on the left-hand side. That was it. I pulled it down and took it out of the box, and there, sitting at the bottom of the box, was a little rectangular handwritten note that said, Laura. I have no idea how that happened. Had someone at the factory dropped it in by mistake? Had this Bible been ordered by some other Laura who never picked it up? Who had God use to put that note there, and how did he get that person to do it? I didn't know, but I couldn't mistake that this Bible was for me. Can you believe it? All right, what a fun, generous God we have, who would orchestrate something like that. A reminder to me that he knows me. I was wowed by him once again. God knows my name, and not just mine, yours too. Names hold deep significance. When someone uses your name, it carries weight. It says, I care about you. I know you. Names define us, and God, the one who breathed the stars into place, the one who holds all things together, knows your name. Take that in. He knows your name, the sum of everything about you. Not only does he hear you, he knows you. He's intimately acquainted with all your ways, every tiny detail. He knows what you're passionate about and what you gravitate toward, and also what you hate and fear. He knows how you learn and how you receive. The one who fashioned your cells, who wrote your DNA, who breathed the massive sun into sky and created the killer whale and the octopus, the one who fashioned the star-nosed mole and the roly-poly, the snowflakes and the sequoias, the one whose story who has been unfolding throughout history, the one around whom all of this revolves, knows you. He knows you. He knows you. He knows you. And did you know that this reality meets your soul's deepest need? To be fully known and still loved? And that very desire to be known is there because we are created in the image of God. We desire to be known because he desires to be known. Remember Moses crying out to see and know God? As we mentioned earlier, Max Lucado describes Moses' plea as asking this: would you stun me with your strength? Numb me with your wisdom, still my breath with a brush of yours. A movement in the spray of the cataract of grace, a glimpse of your glory, God. And God answers Moses with a resounding yes. In Scripture, we continually see God taking initiative to be known, whether it be by putting on skin and becoming a man, or by strategically placing the stars. What God made, he made to reveal himself, to be known. Though the world may applaud the things seen, the visible demonstrations of human glory, we have a God who celebrates the unseen, things like faithfulness and diligence. Our God sees and rewards good deeds done in secret. You may feel uncelebrated, unnoticed, and unappreciated, but the reality is that when you entrust your life to Jesus, the angels celebrated over you. You may feel unnoticed, but your mighty warrior sings over you. You might not get applause and trophies from people, but your Father's audience is enough. You have his undivided attention. He is attentive to you. The Lord has not overlooked you. He has not disregarded you. He knows exactly what he is doing. So often we have to remind ourselves what's true. If the Lord is for me, who can be against me? God radically loves you, and he is for you. You can rest. You are fully known and deeply loved. You are not hidden, but rather seen, heard, and known. That, my friend, brings great rest to your soul. All right, that is from chapter 1 from You Are Unshaken. Hop on over to any bookstore. Amazon's probably easiest, or christianbook.com, and get your copy today. Bye.